hey. What's this?
I am just observing my Swedish berries that I have encased in an air-sealed, vacuumed case to admire.
To admire?
Yep.
How long have you been admiring these in a glass case?
I put them in here in 1993.
$1993?
Yes.
That's like 30 years old.
Yes, exactly.
You never shared these?
Annie, if I share them or eat them, how can I admire them?
I mean, you could always buy more. Right?
Why didn't I think of that? I am done looking at these things since 1993.
Good choice.
Let's have some.
Okay.
My Swedish berries! They haven't tasted oxygen in over 30 years and have since disintegrated.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the This and That Show.
Oh yes, we are so excited. This is the 5-minute edition.
Yes, 5 minutes. We're gonna be brief and we will be on point.
So Annie, what are we talking about today?
We actually, all month long, we're gonna be talking about what does it look like to live like Jesus.
Ooh. So like, we talk about living like Jesus.
Yeah.
How do we know what that even is? Like, what does that even look like?
Yeah, because Jesus is not on earth right here, right now, but our Bibles have Jesus' life documented right inside. So that's exactly where we're going to turn to see how Jesus lived. And today, we are going to dive into the book of Matthew. Matthew, the guy who wrote it, was one of Jesus' disciples, and he was right there when Jesus did all these things. And so we are actually going to start right at the end.
At the end? You
Yes.
just start at the beginning.
I know. Little bit backwards, but stick with us, okay? We're going to start Matthew 28, verses 18. We're going to start there. And this is what we call the Great Commission. It says, "Then Jesus came to them. He said, 'All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. So you must go and make disciples of all nations. Baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Teach them to obey everything I have commanded you, and you can be sure that I am always with you to the very end.'" Key word in those passages, verse 20, teach. Teach others what I have commanded you.
Right. And I wonder if Jesus did not give the Great Commission and tell us to actually teach, to share, like, would there have even been an early church?
No kidding.
Would the gospel have even spread? Would someone like even Apostle Paul even have heard? Like, he wouldn't even know who Jesus would be.
No, because he was actually Saul first, right? And he was trying to stop the Christians from spreading this good news, right?
Wow. Yes.
That is wild to think about.
It is. Hey, let me read from Romans chapter 15, verse 14, I think it is. Paul has some really cool things to say. "My brothers and sisters, I'm sure that you are full of goodness. You are filled with knowledge and able to teach one another."
Paul even seen it. He knew that if it just stays with us, the good news of Jesus, the gospel, it's not going to go anywhere. We need to teach one another. And for you guys listening, what does that even look like to live like Jesus and to teach one another?
Yeah, like maybe you have siblings, maybe you have a younger brother or sister that you could, even teach how to brush their teeth. You could bless your parents by showing them how to put your dishes away. There's so many different types of people that you, even as a young person, can share Jesus with.
That's right. And friends, you know what? In 2 weeks, you have the unique opportunity to bring someone to church for VBS. I want you to invite somebody that maybe doesn't know Jesus or doesn't know what it looks like to live like Jesus, because at VBS, we're exploring this exact same thing. So it's going to be awesome to bring someone to church that doesn't even know Jesus, because we will teach them what it looks like to live and to love like him.
That's right. Jesus' love was not meant for us to keep just to ourselves, or
So
else
true.
it's gonna disintegrate just like my Swedish berries did.
I hope not.
Yeah, it was designed to share.
Exactly.
Which reminds me, you know what, Annie, how's about I share these Swedish berries with you?
And how old are they?
We're still good. We got
Okay.
one. We got one more day.
Well, friends, that's it for the This and That show this week.
See you next time.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
I thought you were sharing.
Oh, sorry.